Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. Had a great creative weekend. I made art, lots and lots of art. I'm going to show it to you, and it will be available in the art auction for sale. So if you dig it, I'll have that for you. My biography has been added to the art auction site with a little collage of other things I've made. Not a collage of things I will offer in the auction, just other things that I've made. As soon as that gets approved, I will show you where that post is. And I did some maintenance on the lawnmower so I can clean the lawn and get that nice and pretty all season long. Let's see who's in the house. Producer Venturini says, Art! Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. How are you, Producer Venturini? Jaden's back. David W. Ryan is announcing he is becoming a member. Excellent, excellent. I've looked through some of the upcoming shows, and they all have this. It must be, if you renew your membership, you get that announcement on all scheduled shows. And since I have 10 things scheduled at any one given time, he must be out there all that time. Hello, everyone. April! Hot to you demand. Mr. Witt Profits behind that. I Am Tallboy says, I thought there was no show today. Not quite sure why you thought that, but there is. There is. The only programming change I had was on Friday. I started 15 minutes later than I normally do, but nope. Monday through Friday, unless otherwise mentioned. And remember, I have this schedule. You can always check here if you don't want to go directly on the platform, but this shows you everywhere I'm going to be all over the internet. So there's a future live shows heading and a link. Click that. That's my schedule. April Fools. No. I got bit. I'm going to stomp myself. Had to do it. You want to hear a good April Fools? I was on my piano app, and it says, impress your friends with this awesome new song. And it took you right to it. And the entire song is nothing but rest. You don't play the key. You don't touch a single key. Hey, you want to see my art? Check this out. So, I don't have this fastened yet. But look at what I made. Obviously, this is a flying monkey inspired by the Wizard of Oz. It is in a hexagon frame. Do you know how hard it is to make 30-degree miters, to make these 60-degree angles? Not easy at all. This is white maple, premium hardwood, and this is African sapele. So this is an exotic hardwood. And it doesn't come through on camera, but there is sort of a tint of red on that. And it does kind of shimmer. The brown, the reddish brown of the monkey kind of shimmers. It has hanging hardware on the back, or will have hanging hardware. I have space, put a little like sawtooth hanger there. And this will be clipped in. I just have it loose in there now. See, it will come off. And it's about 11 inches from one point to another point. And this is about 5.5 by 6 or 7, the monkey himself. So this will be available for auction. You could have this in your home. And I made another one too. Now, as awesome as this is, look at this. Now, this is red figured wood, also an exotic hardwood. This is from a tropical region of Africa, West Africa, Padouk. This is called Padouk. And this is the maple hardwood here, again in a hexagonal frame. Flying monkey. Don't you want some fantasy in your life? Have this hang. It's gorgeous. As good as these look, these are even more gorgeous in person. It's just absolutely awesome. Now, let me tell you about some of this. My original goal was to have the frame be one solid piece, okay? Those frames are individual segments, but I wanted one solid piece. So I was using a very dull bit on my woodworking machines, and I just didn't conceptualize this properly. This piece here, this rabbit, it's actually called a rabbit, has to be much, much lower. So I didn't design this correctly. And then I also had this in the wrong orientation. I originally started carving this, thinking that it would fit on the wood, but this is the inside lip, so the frame would have actually come down here. So I didn't have this positioned on the material properly. So this was failure 1. This was failure 2 because this wasn't deep enough and I used a dull bit. I used a sharper bit to do it, and the machine failed just by happenstance. I was like, okay, I give up. So then I used my woodworking machines to make these segments and then assemble the segments together here, one at a time. And let me tell you, when you use mathematical line art applications to draft this, you can get a perfect 30-degree angle every time. So one of the hardest things to do is to make a frame. And if you have more than 4 sides, it gets exponentially harder. But this frame is bang on accurate. Like when you make frames, you either have it opening here or opening here. This is absolutely tight on every single one because I told my machine to do it. And the machine doesn't mess up. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Let's see who's here. Rich Vibes is back in the house. Good day to you all. Hey, Matt. David W. Ryan. I would paint the wood. I was thinking of maybe painting this wood black, the frame black, but I'm not sure. It is plywood. A lot of people either love the look of plywood or hate it. So that was maybe controversial. But I got to tell you, this exotic hardwood is dead gorgeous. Absolutely. Whoops. Guess that camera's not working. So those two will be in the auction. Woodworkers assemble! Yay! I got new sounds. There we go. This is precise measurements. Clap, clap, clap. It is truly bang on accurate. Less waste doing it in sections. True. Although my heart really wanted to pull off a contiguous frame, it just, I don't know. I will fight through processes, but failure 1, had it positioned wrong. Failure 2, used a dull bit and didn't go deep enough on one operation, my fault. And failure 3, hardware failure, I was like, it's just not in a... That took this... To get to this failure, it took me 3/4 of the day. So I was doing this on Saturday. I only had a little bit of time left on Saturday to pull anything off. And I got one of these frames assembled, and then on Sunday, I repeated the stuff. This is the problem. Like when you do creative stuff like this, a fun term that they sometimes say is you go to school on the first one. So in other words, you try something, you might fail, you kind of figure out how it all goes together and kind of think of how you can do it faster. And then after you go to school in the first one, the second, third, fourth one, you can just crank them out. I watch a lot of YouTubers that have to make 6 of something. And, the first one takes a little bit longer. And then by the 6th one, they're just cranking them out. So this is just part of the process. He missed my earlier comment. Okay. a door hanger. This is wall art. Yeah, this is, so you're going to be able to put a little sawtooth hanger here and hang it on the wall. And all of my art will hang flush on the wall. See how I recess this? Which I think is a nice effect. The wall will be completely up against it. Yeah. Mario SFX. Heck, even Price is Right, clang, clang, and whoop whoops. Pierre Kelly's back. Hello, hello. This reminds me of the honeycomb cereal. Yeah, hexagons are the bestagons. I love hexagons. Producer Venturini says, do you love or hate plywood? Let us know in the comments. Many have said my stand-up is truly a dull bit. No. Yeah, that pun was so bad. Go stand in the corner, Venturini. Okay, yeah, so let's see if my bio is on the page or not. Is it? I'm refreshing. 1 second. Nope, not yet. Apparently, I have to wait. I have to wait for Diana to wake up. I'm on the art page here. So artists today will be putting bios on their bio posts, and I have a bio post on here queued up, ready to go. I'll let you know what that link is tomorrow, so you can go check that out. And then on the 13th, I've got 12 days to get my masterpiece done, to get this done. All right, 12 days. This one's even more impressive. This is getting closer to what it's going to look like with the different colored pieces of wood. Oh, I cannot wait until this monkey is done. It's going to blow you away. Man, I went to hear my SFX. I won. Do you want a winning sound? We'll give you a winning sound here. There we go. Did it go? There we go. I won April Fool's Day, and I got shaded. Oh no! No. Am I failing as a streaming host? Yes, JV. Get router here. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Boom! Some fireballs. Koopa stomp. There we go. I don't have enough hands in order to mime this properly. Look at what I got here. That inspired the artwork right there. That one. I don't know if you can see this, but I added more sounds. Let me just come over here. I added more sounds to this. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, there you can. So now my additional sounds are colored red and green. That's quicker than doing this, than coming here and pressing these buttons, which I had to have a second sound bank. So I had to come in here and then flip the sound bank over 4 screens and then have different. Anyway, that's sort of behind the scenes. Trust me, it's better. You know what they say, get 1% better each day. So I improved my sounds. Or sounds ran. I love this community. Great job. Thank you. Good morning, and have a great morning there, tall boy. Coin, coin, coin. All right, look at that. Boom. There's some coins. 2, 3, 4. Oh. So my son came over for Easter Sunday and his girlfriend and their puppy. It was a lot of fun. Good family day here. And I changed the oil on my lawnmower. My lawnmower is about 5 years old, and the wheels fell off. So I replaced the wheels, sharpened the blade, cleaned out the air filter, and changed the oil. So this is going to feel like a brand new machine. Do you know how much lawnmowers cost? They're like $500 or $600 now. I'm like, no, I'm not buying a new one. Old one's going to last me. And this button calls the police, and this one, the medics, and this one, Famous Hot Wiener of all places. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Dude, I love me some Famous Hot Wiener hot dogs at the restaurant called Famous Hot Wiener in York, Pennsylvania. Woohoo! Up your membership today. Level 2 gets shout-outs. Go visit Sammy Superstar. He's a level 2 member on the YouTubes. And the Venture Forward is a level 3 member who gets his name in gold. 260 shout-outs a year, approximately. I do take some time off every now and then. So go ahead and do that. Don't forget to give me a like. Like the Awesome Fun Things YouTube. That's a lot of fun and free for you to do, and I would appreciate it. Gives me hype when you like the channel. You better look around at the pawn shops for that lawnmower. Well, mine's humming. I feel bad because a neighbor's like, oh, Matt, you were complaining about your lawnmower, and you were saying you were going to buy a new one last season. He said, I'm looking for a used one. I'll buy your old one and fix it up. I'm like, sorry. I repaired mine, and I'm not selling it, so that's just the way it is. All right, got to go. Love you all. Have a great Monday. I don't think much will be happening at my full-time job because most smart people take additional days off around this time to sort of extend their holiday. But I'm going to jump off. Have a great one. Love you all. Bye.